Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic. We are here in episode 101, first episode of the year 2022. Chiva is still in the remote location, but today we're going to go ahead and talk about San Diego Sockers. The game of the century is this January 9th, Sunday at Pechanga Arena. The light blue versus navy team celebrity media game. The rosters are out, Chiva. Team Navy is going to lose to my team. We're going to go ahead and talk about that. We're also going to go ahead and touch up a little bit on Liga MX. Liga MX starts on Thursday. We're going to talk some Chivas, America, Cruz Azul, and Cholos, and some new transfers in that window. We're also going to move into the Premier League. The LeBron James of soccer saves Chelsea. Romelu Lukaku is very sorry. And Jimenez, better than Ronaldo? Perhaps. We're also going to break down European transfer window rumors. Some things Ferran Torres already done. Dembele will leave. Rudiger, will he go to somewhere? And we're also going to touch on African Cup of Nations, the NFL matchups for playoffs, the Two Balls and a Mic League championship game, MVP, defensive players of the years, and whatnot, as well as our pick'em.
I like how you just read the whole thing from top to bottom, like straight up.
Wait, what?
I like how you just read the top things, like everything I write, you just read it. Un día voy a meter acá una tontada, and you're gonna get like, I'm gonna clown on you for that. But yeah, so hey man, we're getting famous.
Okay,
like
hold on.
What else can we say?
Let's
We're getting
be humble
famous
about this. Let's be humble. Let's be nice, because there was some breaking news. Breaking news that came out of San Diego here for the San Diego Sockers. It was revealed on Sockers Overtime, the show hosted by our friend Jerry Jimenez and Craig Elston over on Twitch. You can find them at Tuesdays at 5 p.m. on their Twitch channel, San Diego Sockers. We got the email earlier before they announced it, right? So on, I guess if you want to email us at twoballsandamic@gmail.com, sure. We got the email pretty much breaking everything down from top to bottom as far as like what to expect, what we're gonna. Because honestly, I was a little scared. Right? Am I just gonna show up with my my gloves and stuff, and then it's just gonna say go? But a very, very thorough and detailed email came through, telling us, what the coverage is, what to bring, what outfits to bring. Craig did recommend pants for the goalkeepers. Thank you for the advice, but 100% have always been a shorts guy, and I will continue to be
a turf burn, boy.
If I get a turf burn, there's no better place to get a turf burn than with the 15-time champion San Diego Soccer arena. I mean, Vato, you're about to play at Sports Arena, dude. Like,
Vato, I'm about to play in the same team as a World Cup champion and a gold Olympic gold medalist.
This is very, very true. As let's go ahead and pull up the actual announcement, the tweet. We're gonna throw it, not that one, to that one. January 9th is our celebrity/media halftime match per San Diego Sockers. We spilled the beans on Sockers Overtime tonight over Twitch. They heard it first. Now here is your 2022 lineups. And then with a link for tickets for San Diego Sockers. This is actually also a, if you're listening, hit us up, and we got you for links for discounts for tickets for those games. So, so if you want to go to this game and support either Team Blue or Team Navy, Team Light Blue or Team Navy, we have links for discounted tickets.
Team Navy.
So let's go ahead and look at the actual teams. Some
pretty well-known names in our.
So Team Light Blue. First, like leading off, Chiva. Do you see this? Who's the leading person?
Because they have to start with goalkeepers.
Who's the leading person? They didn't have to. They could have put goalkeepers at the end. They could have
in the lineups. El portero siempre está primero.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine because you know what? Tony Sanchez (parentheses keeper).
Yeah, Tony Sanchez
is going to be.
I know that guy.
Tony Sanchez, starting goalkeeper for Team Light Blue. So some notables in this Team Light Blue. Some of my teammates. Cabana Boy Jeff. There's a couple of radio personalities. There's a couple of reporters. There's a couple of on-screen talent. Obviously, you have the powerful father of Luca, Jordan Caruth, host of the Unnamed Soccer podcast, fellow Chelsea person. So that's going to be interesting. You have two, I'm just going to say it, European champions, Champions League champions fans in Team Light Blue. So that's good. You have our friend Samantha Rivera from Fox 5, who we've crossed paths over at the Olympic Training Center for San Diego Loyal, over at the reveal party or reveal event for San Diego Wave and their logos. But yeah, so she's going to be part of the Team Light Blue. You got Scott Lewis, voice of San Diego, I believe. Frankie V. I don't want to skip over Jake because I don't want to mispronounce his last name. Garegnani. I don't know.
You gotta pronounce it in Spanish.
Jaque Garegnani.
No, not jaque. Jaque mate.
Jaque mate. We also have the great legend, Channel 933's very own. This is so wild, like even saying this, like saying like who these people are and the fact that we're remotely associated with them. It's just, I've been telling you this whole time. This is the wild, like so dumb that we're able to do this. Like I love it. Like it's my favorite thing ever. And then Steve Quiss, Cody from Beer Night in San Diego, and that's Team Light Blue. You know,
that's a pretty good team. I mean, you got some pretty impressive names.
I've seen some.
You got Frankie B.
I've passed the ball with Jordan Caruth a couple times before Match Day Live. I've seen the techers that he has, and I've seen his abilities. So hopefully he's been working on it.
I think my team's even more stacked.
Oh my goodness! So
in my team, we have a way better goalkeeper, BJ McPherson.
BJ McPherson, who is a current defending reigning. I mean, you're never not current. Wheel of Fortune champion. So you know what? That's some pedigree. Hi Chiva. That's some impressive. That's some impressive pedigree already.
We have Olympic gold medalist winner and World Cup winner Shannon McMillan. I mean, doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, that's okay. So already there, I don't know the level of my teammates and how much experience they have exactly. I've seen some tweets of some people saying, "I've never played soccer." So
Jesse Agler, who's in my
he's in your team.
He's the PA announcer for the San Diego Padres. Right?
He is not the PA announcer. He is the broadcast voice of official voice of the San Diego Padres, especially on radio. Everton fan, so. We try to get it on the show. Steve Garcia, the great Steve Garcia from the Emo Brown fame over at Three Punks Ales. Steve Garcia. I know he plays over at Eastlake Soccer League because they have a team. So already there's two people with experience, like decent experience. Darren Smith, again, I saw him, kick a ball, a two.
Come on, Darren.
So, I mean, I mean, if he wants to defend himself, like, sure, go for it, man. But you guys are going to be lost with the sauce with Darren. Like, he's going to be bumping into walls and people. And I'm sorry.
No pasa nada. No pasa nada.
I just took that one off. And then, hopefully Jordan Caruth and Darren, just chat it up at midfield. Just like mark each other. Like, hey, all right, go for it, guys. Then we have, I mean, this is impressive, bro. Like, this is something that very few people in this world get to achieve. You have Madonna. You have Cher. You have, I don't know. Madonna again. One name people. And on this roster, you have Chiva.
That's right.
You have.
I mean, very
Chiva,
few
just
people like
simply
that in the
Chiva.
soccer world too. In my mind, the first one that pops up is Marta Pele.
Marta.
I mean,
Pele. Oh, okay, relax. Okay. And then you have
I'm up in that
Chiva.
category, honestly, with the one name.
El Chiva, Villaseñor. Not even last name. Just Chiva. Boom. All right.
What's up, Jerry? Jerry's in the chat. Dude, we're so excited for this. You have no idea, Jerry.
You have no idea. Like, honestly, you've invested so much money into this Chiva, and so much time that we've done here.
A little. I mean.
But at the end of the day, like,
ya no hay nada, güey.
This is sorry, boy. Oh boy, guess what, boy? Guess what I got you, boy? Just for you, boy. As
you got me something?
I got you something, boy. Are you ready, boy? Are you ready to see this? Oh man, I'm so excited, boy. I got you a brand new handy dandy when you come back into the studio, boy. A brand new just for you. I got you a new mic, boy. Brand new.
Oh wow, you shouldn't have.
Oh boy,
it's
just
almost
for
like
you,
if
boy.
it came out of my Amazon account.
Oh, did it, boy? Is that why your name was on the package, boy? Oh, where'd I go, boy?
The name was on the name was on the package.
Oh, the name was on the package, boy. Oh, same thing with the with our new A10 Mini that we're gonna go ahead and start playing around with.
Yes.
Boy,
lots of investments. I was like crashing my car and getting it totaled.
Upgrades, boy. Upgrades to the pod 2022 coming in.
Word of advice: if you want to invest, if you want to make extra cash, it's total your car. Make sure it's not your fault though.
I told you to buy that car in the beginning. It came out with a bad motor.
Oh my god, I have such a bad history of cars, dude.
Which is fine.
Like,
I mean, I think
ever since before I even had a car, when I used to drive my dad's car, like the gas, the car died on me a couple times. Ran out of gas, battery wouldn't start. And now with this car that I had, 2 months after I bought it, I took it to Vegas. On the way back, the engine ceased and stopped working.
Oh boy,
big ass mess. The car, one of the belts was broken. The car would overheat. And now the car is totaled.
Yep. Now there's no such thing as a car, but we recycled your car into a brand new microphone for you. So it's waiting for you right here, boy. We're gonna upgrade.
I'm not buying a car either.
You got an e-bike. That's fun.
I got an e-bike. Hell yeah. It's gonna get me to point A to point B to point C.
Oh man. All right, but going back, you just wrap it up. You have Rick Romero, Beto Perez at Cali Burrito on Instagram, and Derek Dawson. I believe from one of them from the CBS. But yeah, I mean, Team Light Blue, Team Navy.
Team Navy's more stacked, bro. I think Team Navy's gonna take it. My goal for this, Tony. Here's my game plan. I'm gonna break it down for you.
Okay, what's your game plan, boy?
I'm gonna paint some football things under my eyes.
Some more paint, all right.
Some more paint across my eyes too. I'm gonna go full on Club de Cuervos mode on this shit, bro. And dude, you have no idea, dude. I'm here to kill. I'm here to score on you. I'm here to score on you. By kill, I mean kill Tony. Yeah, like the podcast. But dude, I'm gonna go headphones in, like, when they record the players walking in, like going to the locker room.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have my little bag with my shoes and everything ready for game day. I'm gonna fucking tweet. First thing I'm tweeting that morning, it's gonna be, "Let's go! It's game day, baby! It's game day!" That's how I'm gonna do that. What's your game plan?
My game plan? I was looking to train a little bit leading up to it, get some cardio in, get some elasticity in, and hey, that was the plan.
You spent a whole week and a half in the mountains not doing shit.
Relaxing.
You could have ran in the mountain or something.
There was plenty of opportunity for a Rocky style workout. Yes, very much so. For a couple of hikes, a couple of little pleasant walks or jogs. But I said, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go in as cold as can be, and really check where I land, where my skills are right now, because as we all know, I don't know if you know this, Chiva, but I used to actually be a goalkeeper. Did you know that?
Yeah. What do you mean? I mean, you claim to be really good, but
I mean,
I don't know.
We're all gonna find out, aren't we, boy?
This is the time where you get to back up all the shit talking you've done.
Well, here's the thing, right?
In
Like
this past 2 years.
Okay,
this is your chance.
If I get scored on by Shannon McMillan,
real men don't practice.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Because guess what? Shannon, if anybody who scores on me that Sunday is doing something that World Cup player, U.S. men's national team legend, Jimmy Conrad couldn't do. He couldn't score on me. All right?
I mean, he hasn't scored on me either.
Oh, cool.
Do we need to hire paramedics, Tony? That's what Jerry's saying. He's asking if we need paramedics for the game. You know what? We're gonna need a paramedic, not for me.
Have you seen those memes? Have you seen those memes of oh, it's not a meme.
Somebody call an ambulance.
Yeah, not
for me. Bing bong.
Oh, boo.
Man, that's how I'm gonna. Okay, so if I score a goal, I need to know how I'm gonna celebrate. I said like Ronaldo. I have to do the C.
Oh man, and in that C, you're gonna injure yourself.
I don't injure myself. I've never had a sports injury in my life.
Oh boy,
not a bad one.
What a great time to have one, right?
Like I've twisted my ankle, but okay, you can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore, Tony.
How much you want to bet I can? Oh, look how fast I got down. Look.
Yeah, gravity's pulling you down. That's how fast you got.
Bato,
Jerry said bing bong. That's right.
I'm the same, bro. Like it's gonna happen, bro. Look.
Yeah, if anything, you'll go down faster, but I don't know about getting back up.
It's all good, bro. Safe hands. Safe hands is all I need. It's all good.
Jason said, Juan said Chivas jinxed it, and Juan knows I'm a jinx.
Yeah, you are a jinx.
I'm not getting hurt. Like you can't get hurt if you don't run.
Torn Achilles, eh, Jason? All right, well.
See, torn Achilles.
But again,
okay, so
yeah.
So what was the bet we had? If I score, so if I take a shot on you, then I have to score. If I don't score, what was it? Instagram profile picture?
Yeah, I think so.
Instagram for a week.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not that bad.
Okay, you want to make?
I'm not passing the ball. If I take one shot on you, I'm not passing the ball every time I have a shot. I don't care what anyone in my team says. Y'all, this halftime game is sponsored by Califino Tequila. Orma your riñones.
Jerry,
I
tequila's like
drink,
water,
Jerry.
bro.
I'm sorry. I can't drink still, Jerry. You know this. I mean, don't want to make you feel bad again, Jerry. Like, I mean.
Oh, boy.
Can I take out Don Julio, Bob?
Nah, Califino. Sponsor us.
I can
Califino.
drink, Jerry. I'll take a shot.
Sponsor us, Califino. ¿Te cabe?
I'm a lightweight, bro. I'll get drunk fast now. Like it's no joke. I'll drink Chivas, Jason said. Yeah,
So from what we understand, it's a 9v9 slaughter fest. Everybody's in at the same time. You can't drink on the job, Jerry. I guess you can probably actually.
Hey, no pasa nada.
No pasa nada, güey. You're gonna have to take the bottle out of my hand.
I'll take a shot with you, Jerry. I owe you a drink from that bus ride. Bacardi 151.
I will not. That's jet fuel. Definitely could have. Hey, man, have you ever watched Demolition Man?
No.
Good.
But I have a feeling you're gonna show me a video.
I am definitely not.
Oh, okay.
You're safe from a video.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look through this email, see if we're missing anything. So again, if you want to go ahead and have discounted tickets, go ahead and hit us up, and we'll go ahead and give you the link for that.
Again, this is a 10-minute game at halftime.
It's a 10-minute game at halftime.
Realistically, I'm gonna get one shot on you, maybe.
It's that's the thing. You're planning on playing up front.
I'm gonna play up front.
The ball's on you.
I can't play defense. I'm still too slow. I'm not gonna be the reason we get scored on. I'm not gonna have Shannon McMillan talking shit like, "Hey, fat ass, get down there." Like, no, I'm not doing that.
That's exactly why you should.
There's no offsides. I'm gonna camp it up there. Voy a estar de cazagoles. And my goal is to either score on you or get some nutmegs.
I mean, good luck with that. But just to get heads up, obviously, Pechanga Arena has its own COVID guidelines. So go ahead and look those up before you head down to the actual game. Just just be prepared. Again,
if you're not vaccinated, have a negative test result.
Absolutely. There's a lot of oh boy, I'm excited for this. Like again, I think Jerry's trying to get us drunk before the game. So we'll see. But again, we got to commingle with all these people. Again, are you a celebrity boy? Are your team celebrity or
I'm media? I'm media. You're a team celebrity. I'm media, bro. I'm clearly media. You got Frankie V and Samantha Rivera. You're celebrities. Local celebrities. Although I guess Shannon McMillan is a celebrity.
So what's a good game for me?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. Like, I
you
plan
tell me, eres portero. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Cuántas paradas?
I mean, clean sheet, but that's like a clean sheet is like a hat trick for a goalkeeper. So, the chances of that happening is very, very low. I mean, winning the game, sure, but like, there's only so much I can do. I can't be up scoring goals, even though I actually was thinking about that, like one or two, just like getting the ball and just running with it, because why not, right?
I hope you don't do that because it's gonna. Okay, do it. Oh, hey, Jerry, by the way, I'm strapping a GoPro on my chest for this game.
I don't know if the referee's going to allow you to do that. Because there will be an actual referee.
Okay. If I don't get to score, I'm going to make sure I get a blue card on you.
You know what?
Like,
that's my goal. Have you leave via cart.
Have me leave via cart?
Yeah, va a haber violencia. They're putting walls in front of me, bro.
Jerry said I'm good for the GoPro. Let's go. Va a haber
violencia. Va a haber sangre.
No blood, no foul.
Yeah, bro. There's no VAR. There is VAR. Is there VAR?
There VAR?
Jerry, I think there is VAR.
Not on our game, though.
They're bet. I mean, okay, Mister. I love VAR. In our game. Oh, my God.
Hey, East Lake Soccer League has VAR, so.
They do. You gotta hit them up, too.
Check their security cam. It's pretty badass. I hate it. Tony gonna be responsible for Chivas' fractured ankle.
Maybe. We'll see. This is gonna be an interesting day.
I swear to God, if you like injure me bad, no VAR. But if you injure me bad, Tony, like this would be the end of Two Balls and a Mic.
I mean, not really.
No.
My house is wheelchair accessible, so.
Oh shit.
You'll be fine. You can just wheel you in here. You're gonna return that e-bike and get a electric scooter wheelchair. I've always wanted to ride those at Walmart.
Oh my God! Oh, para los handicaps. La que te sientas.
Yup.
Con la canastita.
Yup.
I've never ridden one actually.
Really?
Never. But this game is going to be exciting. This is on Sunday, January 9th. Again, hit us up and we'll send you a link so you get a discount for the tickets if you're interested in attending. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to meet a lot of cool people. You're going to get to see the Sockers play, which, by the way...
Soccer is winning
remontada
back-to-back.
fin de semana.
Yes. Ontario Fury, they think their slogan was on the road to the championship again or some mamadas así.
Ha! Psych!
None. No kinds. Again... a lot further, more detailed, fantastic coverage of San Diego Soccer's Overtime. The boy, Jerry Jimenez, Craig Elston. They do a great job over on Twitch. And again, we'll share the YouTube link because, again, if you aren't unable to make it, if you're out of the country, if you're not here from San Diego, if you're not going to fly here as you should, they'll be streaming it live over on their YouTube page, the MASL YouTube page. And from what I've heard, they're streaming our game too. Honestly, this is going to get a little sappy, but I'm happy that they are because I get to send the link to my dad, and he's going to be able to watch me play one last time. Like, it's yeah, exactly. And, it's one of those things where I'm really looking forward to that on so many levels. And hey, boy, like we're making it, boy. This is our first, hopefully of many, our first San Diego Soccer's media celeb game. And
yeah,
hopefully we're relevant enough to make it on back in the next upcoming years. It's crazy. Like I don't want to mark out and be like, oh my God, too starstruck, but it's an honor. Like I used to play Furati and TJ, and I watched the San Diego Sockers go over as, 4 or 5 year old, whatever, just watch them play and just be amazed of how good they were. And I came up in indoor soccer. Like that's, if anything, over outdoor soccer, it's my sport, indoor soccer. And
it's gonna make it so much better for me to score on you.
Shut up. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. Hopefully, maybe San Diego Loyal Wave FC also does a media game and versus front office or some sort of game like that, and that'll be fun. To the first of many. Hopefully, we meet a lot of friends. We make good connections. Again, this is part of it, right? Like some of these people are well connected and have more experience, so we can talk to them and probably have them on the pod and
yes,
and learn from them and build those relationships that'll get us to the World Cup. Because we were talking about this, 2026 World Cup. Okay, like Neta, if we continue as we are, we're probably going to be like hosting the World Cup, and we're probably going to be the ones handing the World Cup over to whoever wins. Just that trajectory is there. But it's it's fun. It's good that we're being able to do this. We might even make it to the 2023 Women's World Cup in New Zealand in Australia. Like at that again,
Australia.
Like we said, a World Cup, that is 100% a World Cup, and I'm very much down for that.
That's a goal probably that we have for the upcoming 2 years.
Before we go into Premier League talk, do you have any resolutions for the pod, boy?
Oh, for the pod?
For the pod, boy, and I guess for yourself, boy.
Like behind the scenes stuff or like content wise?
I mean, anything you care to share, boy. You let us know. You guys
behind the scenes. Let us know. I want to learn
comments, boy.
How to edit like a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
Like vlogs and all that.
I actually like that a lot.
So that's my resolution for this year, to learn how to edit, like pretty much everything that you know how to do as well. For content-wise, I do want to do more challenges. Like go out, find a field, go and just record more challenges against you.
Or against other players. Wait, like, hey, get Alex Morgan, get one Austin Guerrero. Let's get Jack Blake. The Jack Blake challenge. Like we need to get on those. But yeah, no, that's good. I want to get more press passes, like different press passes. I love San Diego Loyal. I'm never gonna not love San Diego Loyal and for everything that they've done. San Diego Sockers for everything they've done. San Diego Wave for this awesome scarf and for everything they're gonna be helping us out with. But it's gonna be cool if we get last year you went to watch your Chivas, Las Chivas in person as media at LAFC Stadium. Bank of California. Maybe go to watch Austin, Texas game. We got some friends over there. And Liga MX. And Liga.
Guadalajara.
Go to Guadalajara. That'd be dope. But hopefully we can start on that. And thanks for everybody who's helped out in this little journey and got us to be able to play. Got us into a celebrity media game in San Diego. It's the coolest thing ever. But yeah, you got anything else, boy?
No, those are my resolutions for the pod.
Open wide for some soccer!
All right, boys. So where do we want to start? We want to start in Tijuana and Liga MX?
Yeah, let's start Liga MX. Since it's the season's starting up again for Liga MX, it starts on Thursday. I mean, there's been transfers already, obviously, for Liga MX. Pretty big transfers, like big players. You put my clothes on. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Hey, where are you, bro?
But I mean, one of the biggest transfers was Cordova was linked to Chivas, right? And he was supposed to, they were going to make a trade for Cordova and Antuna to just make a straight up trade. That didn't end up happening. Chivas, for some reason, over the past few years have struggled to kind of finish deals like que cierran el trato. And so Cordoba was very much on his way out of America still to Tigres, who Tigres just manages to sign everyone, right? Like they're the Manchester City of the Liga MX, straight up. Like they spend the most money, they bring the biggest names, they buy players they don't need. Uh, you have like World Cup players that have played like Tovin for coming from Marseille, like playing in Tigres. Like it's crazy.
You got
So
Insigne
Cordoba,
fucking playing
Gignac,
in
yeah,
Toronto.
yeah, Insigne is going to Toronto
Like big stuff coming this way.
after the season ends.
Uh-huh.
But other transfers that happened in Liga MX, like big transfers, was Luis Romo sold out, and instead of staying maybe Cruz Azul another season and hopefully going to Europe to better his career, sold out, gave up to the money, and went to Monterrey. It happens, but his chance. That's who did that. Pizarro did that, and look where he's at. He had European potential, and he's back in Monterrey again after kind of failing in the MLS, I guess, right? He's on loan back in Monterrey. You had Charlie Rodriguez, another player that has European potential, going to Cruz Azul. I can still see him going. Like they needed that. It's kind of like a trade, Romo for Charlie Rodriguez. I prefer to have Charlie Rodriguez. And then one of the biggest ones that happened for Chivas was getting Roberto Alvarado, Piojo Alvarado from Cruz Azul. He was the youngest player with the most goals last season. It's a great signing, but at what cost, right? Like Antuna left to Cruz Azul, and Mallorca, great left back with a great left foot, also went to Cruz Azul on loan. So you lose two starters essentially, and you get one. So I didn't like the trade. Hopefully it pays out. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm excited for this season to start because the thing with the Liga MX is anything can happen, right, Tony? Like anybody can win it, whether you're in first place in the league or 12th place in the league. Yeah. It's crazy.
So if you're new to Liga MX, you kind of want to, because I know there's a lot of people here that listen to us and they're like, hey, like, want to get to know a little bit more, trying to get a little bit more intel. Who should I root for? Who should I look out for? Some of the top teams are Chivas, Club America, Monterrey, Cruz Azul now.
I mean, it's crazy because 2021 you had Cruz Azul won the league, who hadn't won it in over 20 years, and then you had Atlas, who hadn't won it in over 70 years. Yeah. So I mean, it's crazy. I'm telling you, Liga MX is probably one of the most competitive leagues in the world.
And so hopefully we're going to be doing a little bit more coverage of actual Club Tijuana, working on those same things, those relationships and building stuff. So we are going to be looking forward to going and checking out some more games over in Estado de Caliente, doing some trips down there, and bringing the Liga MX to English.
Yeah, like Tony said, if you're new to Liga MX and you're trying to find a team, like he said, like I mean, if you're from San Diego, you're probably like, oh, I should just root for Tijuana. Tijuana's a great club, like great organization, great people there. You should know Tijuana does tend to see the team more of a business, and every season you kind of have a new team joining the like it's a new squad on the field. Almost every season they tend to get a crack of a player, and then they end up selling him the next season. So just a heads up, if you kind of get into Cholos, you should definitely go for them. You could probably go to home games now that it's opening a little bit back up for people. If you want to go for like a classic team, America's there, Chivas is there, Cruz Azul, Pumas, those are like quote unquote the popular four teams, right?
Yeah.
But then you also have competitive teams like León, who is very competitive and it's always in Liga. You have teams like Tigres, who again I just say they're like the Man City of the league, which kind of makes Monterrey like another big team as well that spends money. They're both from Monterrey, which has a lot of money when it comes to soccer, especially in their women's team. Their women's team have usually competed in the finals for like the past couple years. So yeah. But yeah, definitely Liga MX is a team to watch out for. It's very fun to watch. The refereeing sucks, just like in MLS and USL.
It's chaos.
Very controversial VAR calls, and I freaking love it, man. It's so much fun to watch. Once in a while, you're gonna see your golazos, and you're gonna see really talented players move on from the league and go to Europe. Maybe not to Barcelona or Juventus, but you get players that go on to and actually get playing time as well. So it's a fun league to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And like I said, we're going to be doing a little bit more coverage and talking about it more. So follow with us and watch some of the games. And it's easy to catch, especially here in San Diego, where they show a lot of those games and like Univision and stuff. Just push the SAP button. Or don't. Learn some Spanish. Enjoy it. But yeah, so that's going to be exciting starting on Thursday. And then moving on to different soccer over across the pond, right, boy? Is that where we're going, boy?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we have some breaking news coming out of Chelsea.
I don't think we're live anymore.
Oh, you sure, boy?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Oh. No, we're not live. I think it's disconnected. Which, I mean, we're still going to record that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm still hitting record, boy. Let me try to go ahead and fix this.
You are recording everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll trust you. But yeah, we got Premier League. That happened. That's been happening already. And it's kind of slipping away from everyone, from Chelsea, from Liverpool. It's kind of slipping away. Man City's taking off. They're 10 points ahead right now. And I guess the biggest match we had this week was your Chelsea against Liverpool, right?
Speaking about Chelsea, estaba este vato. Okay. I don't know, man.
First of all, good to see you. I know it's a slightly rhetorical question, but how have you been after the last few days and weeks?
Yeah, it's been a quite hectic few days, I think, and I totally understand why. It's been tough weeks personally, COVID, trying to get back into the team and stuff. But, in the end, the last two games that I played, I tried to help the team win. We succeeded in winning the game against Villa.
It's a 5-minute interview by Romelu Lukaku, where, essentially, he says, "I'm sorry for the upset I have caused." I guess he talked with Tuchel. They ironed things out. There was an apology. But
is that enough, though?
I guess. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Like, neta, like Inter, the fans, the team that he proclaimed his love to, rejected him too. Like, he's like, okay, like, what are you doing? Like, get out of here. We don't need you. Like, you left us, which is 100% true. But in any case, just get back and play. Like, just shut up and play. Like, you talk too much. Do I believe it? I mean, whatever. Do you believe it? Are you okay?
No, I think it's more of what he doesn't feel like. He already started like controversy, and the Inter fans, like you said, are not interested in what he has to say, right? Like the president of the team said, I mean, we got the Checo for free, and it's there's no difference between Lukaku and the Checo on the field. So, I mean, the team that you claim your love to does not want you back, and your childhood team and your teenage years team and the team that you also claim your love for here in England are not digging you as much. But I mean, like Tuchel said, right? Like, he's your number 9.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna end up getting playing time. He's gonna end up having to prove himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he made that very, very difficult for sure with that interview. So now it's just down to see what he does in game days, right? Like, we don't get to see the practices, but we get to see the games and see how he performs.
So actually, tomorrow Chelsea plays against Tottenham in the EFL Cup, and he should be playing. It's a semifinal, first leg. So hopefully, he goes and just plays his heart out. That's all you can really ask of any player at any given time. But especially in the situation where Lukaku just doesn't look good, it seems like everything has been smoothed over by Tuchel and the board. But even then, like, the play is gonna just smooth things over at the end of the day. Speaking of play, he was actually benched this last weekend against Liverpool in probably the biggest match of the weekend. You had Chelsea-Liverpool, which in standing wise, if you look at the table right now, you have, of course, Man City in first, second, third, Chelsea 43 points, Liverpool 41 points, 1 point each before that game minus. Chelsea and Liverpool faced in the Premier League early in the season. Chelsea and Liverpool, probably the most impressive performance from Chelsea this season because they went down with the red card early in the first half, and then at the end they ended up holding off and tying.
Yeah, I mean, like it's probably the biggest game of the weekend, like you said, and for him to not be, he wasn't even on the bench, right? Lo cortó, like he wasn't on the
he wasn't even on
the
roster whatsoever.
Yeah, so I mean, it's expected, right? Like you do all that, you're probably not gonna get to play the next game. Now that you had those conversations, hopefully he starts being part of that. For Liverpool, like for the next couple games, they have no Salah, no Mane, which is gonna complicate things a lot for them. So, I mean, they're off in the Africa Cup of Nations, and a lot of teams are losing players because of this tournament. Which I mean, by all means, right? They got to represent their country, and it's a tournament, and it's respectable. There's a lot of controversy with people maybe saying like, oh, like why are they going and this and that. But I mean, if Mexico had a tournament like during the season, and you're telling me that like this player wouldn't play Chivas because they're representing Mexico, I'm like, oh, by all means, go for it. It happens for Chivas in the Copa Libertadores when they got to the semifinal and final.
Yeah, and this game started off not that good for Chelsea with Sadio Mane in the first couple minutes, I think the first 9 minutes, going around and scoring. It was not looking good. I'm going to admit it was terrible. You have some terrible defending trying to clear the ball outside the box with the Palomita. Didn't end up working out. So that was a Sadio Mane goal. And you have Estevato. He's just something else. That move he pulled on Alonso, where he just faked him out, and it was just there's nothing like it.
He completely crapped on him, dude. Like that goal was world class.
And then you had the goal, pretty much, of Kovacic's life. After that,
it was a great goal, dude. Pero la neta, suerte, no? Like it looks so awkward how he shot it.
Like it looks awkward. Like the chiripa, like. Did he try to do that? I mean, obviously he's taking the shot. Was there an element of luck in there? More than likely, and I'm fine with that, absolutely. And then you
have the LeBron James of soccer. Right?
The LeBron James of soccer, the possible Michael Jordan of soccer, the elevation, the apotheosis of the American hero, Captain America, just coming to fruition. They could have won this game, but both goalkeepers honestly had a really good game. Some of the saves that these guys made, like, estaban bien canijos. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Did you celebrate his goal?
I guess.
There's
There's always a tinge of like.
Somebody buy Tony a U.S. men's national soccer jersey already, and so he can start putting it on because you guys are turning him.
What? So whenever I cheered, if I would have cheered for a Chicharito goal, like I would have needed a Man U jersey.
I mean,
is that what you're saying? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Fue el mono. It was right at him, but it's good reflexes, and then.
When you have two top teams in form, right, going off against each other. But
yeah.
You also had Man City against Arsenal, and there was a very controversial play in that game where even you went at it on Twitter with some people.
Yeah.
And it was early in the game. It was Odegaard's like attack, and Ederson ended up fouling Odegaard in the small box, and no penalty was awarded, even with VAR. What was your take on that, man? Like. You see Odegaard going, you kind of see nobody really touched the ball for, like, Odegaard did step on Ederson.
Mori's foul.
Like, what do you think? Penalty? No penalty?
I say honestly, it's if you were gonna make a call and something had to be decided, I would have probably said that, yeah, that's a penalty. Just because there's a couple of things that kind of factor into this, because even with VAR, right, you can't decide this. Like, I'm not a fan of VAR, so, like, what's the point of it? If you're still going to have to make non-calls, or it's going to be too close to decide, or it's going to take too much time away. But here you see Ederson going after, sliding, and making first contact with the leg of Martin Odegaard. Odegaard's just trying to shield the ball and in his dribble. And if anything, it's a little bit unnatural for him to not do and step where he's stepping. As Ederson goes and actually lunges and touches right there, touches the leg right there. I'll usually give the benefit of the doubt to the goalkeeper, but again, like, if you were to make any call, it would have been a penalty. I heard people, it's a step from Odegaard onto Ederson. It's a foul on Ederson by Martin Odegaard. But honestly, like, if you're not going to call it, sure, I get it. Keeper got away with one, if anything.
I'm amazed at this, Tony, because you're not following your golden rule.
You don't touch a goalkeeper in the box.
You don't touch the goalkeeper in the small box.
I mean, yeah, sure, you don't touch the goalkeeper in the small box, but he didn't. That's not really touching. You went after him. Like, you went after it. Like,
it
sure.
looked like he stepped on him.
It looked like
in my opinion, it was reckless. It was reckless from Ederson to go out like that. Especially so close, like in the box, like in the shot. But I mean, it worked out for him, right? No, it wasn't a penalty.
No penalty.
And they ended up winning 2-1.
Yeah, Arsenal's playing pretty good. And they were able to maintain that space away from second and third place, because I think, honestly, the way it's looking, I think Man City's going to take it.
Yeah, it's looking like
they lost Ferran Torres, but whatever, they didn't need him.
Yeah.
But in any case, some of the bigger I saw this earlier. Let's see. Some of the biggest matches upcoming. January top matches is tomorrow. We have Chelsea versus Tottenham in the EFL. Later on in the week, Thursday, there's what is this? Yeah, Everton, Liverpool playing, Arsenal playing, AC Milan, Roma. The second leg is on Friday. Oh no, that's Tottenham. Okay.
You're gonna have World Cup qualifiers as well.
World Cup of the month. Yeah, World Cup qualifiers coming at the end of the month. You have on the 27th. You have the U.S. versus Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico with no fans, and then Mexico, Costa Rica. The U.S. versus Canada.
That's gonna be a good one.
That is gonna be a good one. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. The 15 Chelsea Manchester City, Liverpool face Arsenal, Barcelona El Clásico on January 12th. So good times with that.
Oh, Rangnick out.
Your boys. What happened to your boys?
I mean, you win some, you lose some, and for Man U, you lose more than you win.
I mean, what's going on? So,
I mean, okay, like Rangnick is the interim, right? Like to expect that he's gonna fix everything was a little ridiculous from a lot of Manchester United fans. Like, as you see, De Gea had a pretty good game, but again. This was the first game that Cristiano Ronaldo captains Manchester United in over 14 years.
Oh, wow.
You lose because you start Phil Jones, man. Like, I thought I would never see that guy on the pitch for Manchester United ever again. And here he comes.
Why did he play?
I mean, I'm guessing he was rotating players. Like, I'm pretty sure some players weren't available. I mean, apparently there's a lot of locker room, like, shit going on for Manchester United, and some players want to leave already, like Lingard, Van de Beek. They haven't started a single Premier League game yet, and it's been 19 of them. So some players are frustrated. Some players want out in January. Some players want out at the end of the season. Martial is included.
I heard Martial he's going to be on his way out already.
Yeah, Martial is definitely going to be on his way out. He just wants to play. Like, honestly, at this point, like, I'm upset because he's great, but I don't think he puts the work in that other players put in. Like, if you tell me who would you rather keep, Greenwood or Martial, I'm keeping Greenwood 100%. Like, ese le mete huevos. Martial just doesn't seem like he's too much into it. But yeah, I mean, Manchester United lost this game. I think right now their biggest hopes are winning Champions League if they have any chance. Because I mean, they have a chance. It's not like they don't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I think top four is definitely in the conversation for sure. You're what 4 points away from top four, so that's not out of the question. So I mean, like I'm not too worried for Manchester United. I don't think we're gonna win the Premier League. We better win something because if not, it's a felt season, of course.
Again.
But I mean, you kind of expect a felt season when you get rid of a manager and bring someone new.
I mean, that's not the Chelsea way. It's the opposite.
Unless you're Chelsea. Unless you're Chelsea.
Have you seen all these stupid posts about, like, I mean, they're interesting, I guess, but like, saludos desde escondido. Hi, Ismael.
We're back live?
Yeah, we've been back live, boy.
Oh, crazy.
Any case, have you seen these like posts of like, oh, like in the past 10 seasons, like if all the points were added, this team would actually be on top. Like there's some
who would be on
wild.
top? Do you have that?
I have a different one, but this is actually I like it. A 1 year later, a look back at some of the top teams and how they're doing 1 year later from last year, right? At this point last year. So the first one is Chelsea, 2021. At this point, we were in. You okay, boy? You okay there?
Yeah, I clicked the link of the Instagram to see if the video was still working there. I don't think it is, but it's fine. It's whatever.
Okay. So Chelsea in 7th place. Chelsea in 2nd place now in 2022. It's a 10-point difference there. So they're 10 points higher than they were last season.
Okay.
You got Brighton and los little birds, Albion. There 10 points plus 10 points. They were in 17th. Now they're in 9th place at this point of the season. Same thing with Man City. They're up 6 points. They're first. They were first last season.
What do I have a feeling this is out to clown on me?
The next one is Arsenal. Arsenal, like I said, is doing pretty good right now. You know, they're in 4th place. They were in 9th place at this point last season. That's a plus 5-point difference. Plus 5-point difference. Looking over at Liverpool, same thing. They were in 4th. Now they're in 3rd. Plus 5 points. You got minus 14. This one's wild. Everton. They were in 7th place at this point last season. They're in 15th place. 14-point difference. They're at 19 points right now. -9 goal differential.
Wow.
It's crazy. Then you have Leicester también, minus 10 points. They were in 3rd place last season. Right now they're in 10th place. That's a minus 10.
We're terrible because we got 2nd last season.
Aston Villa, 9th place, minus 10. 13th place, not a big drop, but looks bad. -9 points, Chiva. You were in 1st place at this point last season with 40 points. You're in 7th place with 31 points. You and Wolves are neck and neck. That's your competition. You're a mid-table team. Like, there's no way about that.
I mean, we're still one of the biggest clubs in England.
Newcastle somehow looks worse.
Hey, I mean, Newcastle's bound to win a Premier League eventually with all that money coming in next season. So.
Exactly. They just got actually, moving into like transfers. Trippier over from Manchester.
It's gonna be a slow process for Newcastle, kind of like how Man City started signing players like Carlos Tevez and different players like that, and Robinho. So I mean, it'll be like that. It'll be slow. I think in 5 years, 6 years, they'll be up there, I guess. With all that money, you kind of have to be. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I've always liked Newcastle because of the movie Goal.
Yeah, I respect them, especially now they have also Santi Munoz, which is real fun. Real fun for that. And, I mean, other transfer news, you got, I think, Mbappe and Haaland are the biggest two upcoming transfers that are going to happen. Probably not this window, but the next window. Or they're going to agree in this window to start in the summer. So that's going to be interesting. Antonio Rudiger talks broke down with Real Madrid, so that's not happening. But he's still looking.
I guess Juve's interested. Juve's always interested in great center backs.
Yeah. If he wants to go, he'll go.
Well, there's a chance that he could just extend with Chelsea, right?
Yeah, Thiago Silva actually just extended today for another year, so he's coming back. But
I mean, Tuchel called him the Benjamin Button of soccer.
yeah, I mean, it's impressive what Silva's been able to do, and being able to maintain. Arsenal's still considering Aubameyang offers. You have Lucas Digne, who is over at Everton, who'd be a good replacement over on the left back. Because again, Reece James injured. That's not good. We have Chilwell also injured. So defensively, Chelsea could be a little bit better. But again, I mean, it's looking all right at this point from your European champions.
Yeah, I mean, like transfers all over. I mean, we gotta talk about the biggest transfer, right? Which is Ferran Torres to Barcelona. Which I mean, I think you were explaining it to me because I asked you, where the fuck is Barca getting all this money from?
Yeah, so it's like in FIFA, right? Like
Like-
you got to pay the wage, and there's a wage budget, and then there's a other budget. And
But they're in debt so much money.
yeah, they themselves are in depth. Like I kind of don't really get that part. But somehow the finances work. Even people who aren't directly involved with the league have no idea what's happening. I know today, who was it? Let me look. Who was it? Here it is.
Who?
It was Valencia's coach, Jose Bordalás.
Yeah.
Jose Bordalás. Barcelona have a depth of 300 million euros, and they have signed Ferran Torres, and they're still going to sign Alvaro Morata, and which is wild. And the president says they will sign more, even Erling Haaland. Where is the financial fair play? I get it, 100%. Where are they getting this money? It'll come out. But again, they couldn't
They
sign
won't
Messi.
get in trouble because it's Wefalona, remember?
Yeah, the reason they couldn't sign Messi was because of his wage budget, right? Like he was already there. It's not like you were transferring him in or out. But in any case, you have Ferran Torres, £50 million. Xavi's getting his guy, and hopefully rebuilding Barcelona. No, Depay wants out too. Like,
Do you think he'll make a big impact right away?
Sure. I mean, just trying to bring back that Barcelona DNA back and infuse it, because for the first time in a while, the Spanish national team is actually comprised of a lot of Barcelona players again. So, that's something that they have to look forward to. And, I like it when Barcelona does good. Like, I enjoy Barcelona style play. It's a big club. And even though you don't believe so, Chiva, even though you don't think that Barcelona and Real Madrid are big clubs, you have Mbappe and Erling Haaland saying it would be a dream to play for Real Madrid, be a dream to play for Barcelona. Like, sure, like those cool punk teams are still there. Like that's fine. But Barcelona, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Manchester United, historic teams. Like
I'm letting you know right now, Haaland is going to the Premier League.
To Chelsea, I'm down.
I don't know what team, but he's going to go to the Premier League. He's not going to go to Madrid or Barcelona. I would not be surprised if he goes to
Man
PSG
City
or Bayern Munich. But he's not going to La Liga. I think Mbappe is it's Real Madrid bound 100%.
Yeah.
Like guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Like this dude has Madrid posters in his room and Ronaldo posters growing up. So it's crazy. Like, right. Like this dude like gets to play at the same time as the guy he watched growing up.
Like it's something else, man. Like Mbappe scored a hat trick in his first game of the year in 18 minutes.
Yeah, this dude is generational talent, and I mean, yeah, he's gonna go to Real Madrid, but Haaland is staying in the Premier League. He's either staying or going to the Premier League, possibly PSG, but I doubt it. A lot of people want to watch is Haaland and Mbappe teaming up, or either one of them going to Barcelona and having that rivalry between clubs, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're leaving their teams for sure.
Yeah, and just to give you an idea, like how much PSG doesn't need Mbappe, doesn't need their big players because they have enough talent to win the French Uber Eats Ligue 1 trophy.
Uber Eats.
Messi's out with COVID, so it's not the worst thing for Mbappe to have a little bit more space. But yeah, I think that's it for Europeans. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, boy.
we have the Africa Cup of Nations.
African Cup of Nations. That is true. We do have that.
And we have our boy Augie Williams competing in that.
Yeah, so African Cup of Nations is starting. So it's like the Euros, or the Copa America, but in Africa.
Starts this Sunday as well.
Yes, it does start this Sunday. Sierra Leone, as you said, Augie Williams playing for them. You have some wild countries like Burkina Faso. Which can you name a Cameroonian player? I've always liked Cameroon after the 2006 World Cup. Was it? No. No.
I mean, is it
Choupo-Moting
from Cameroon?
He's there.
You have Onana, the goalkeeper.
You have Onana from Ajax. Let's see.
I mean, they're known because of Eto'o back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. I'm just trying to figure out who else. See if we know some of these players. A lot of similar flags. Similar color styles. Senegal. Oh man, Senegal is a great team. They beat France in the opener of the 2002 World Cup. That was fantastic. You have Sadio Mane, Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly. Oh man, Sarr, forward for Watford, Diallo, Idrissa Gueye.
I think some of the favorites it's usually Egypt, right? I mean, Salah just kind of carries Egypt to every championship lately, and I mean, Salah, as much as I hate to say that, I love saying that he's overrated. I mean, this is saying, Chiba, shut up, because I'm one of the best in the world right now.
Former Chelsea, Andre Ayew, Thomas Partey, Guion, part of Team Ghana. Ghana, obviously, a great team to watch in the World Cup. Gabon, that's Aubameyang's team. Egypt, as you were saying, is Salah, and I don't know anybody else other than Salah. Nigeria, I've always loved Nigeria's national team. This time around, they have Osimhen. I think he's playing in Ligue 1. Igalo, you got Musa,
Iwobi, and
Iheanacho. Usually they'd have John Obi Michael. Is John Obi Michael still part of their team? I'd love that.
I don't think so.
He used to play center attacking mid for them and get all of that creativity that Chelsea never let him use out. Algeria is a good team that has some good players. Riyad Mahrez, one of them. Islam Slimani, who used to Premier League fame. Some good quality players, man.
Ivory Coast.
Cote d'Ivoire, which is
Salah. I mean,
Salah. Salah.
Wilfred Zaha, you still probably got Gervinho playing.
Aurier, Nicolas Pepe,
Eric Bailey from Manchester United.
Sebastian Haller. Sebastian Haller, bro. Like,
yeah.
Wilfred Boney, bro. Eric Bailly. Gervinho still plays.
It's definitely something to keep an eye on. The games are pretty early. First game is Sunday, 8 a.m., which is not too early. But
I should have just clicked this.
You're gonna have a 5 a.m. game. So definitely something to keep an eye on. It does get entertaining, especially towards the second round.
Yeah,
I believe is first two of each group advance, and then they pick some of the best third place teams to advance as well to around 16, I believe. Los cuatro, seis, ocho, diez, doce. So yeah, they would pick 4 out of the 6 third place teams to advance as well.
I like it, boy.
So it's a great tournament to watch. Again, lots of people talking shit about it, and a lot of players spoke out about that, saying, "Hey, man, what the fuck? Like, put some respect on our name."
Hey, man.
Bing bong.
Yikes. Speaking of
what?
Speaking of tournaments, the big tournament for the NFL is starting, just playoffs. Coming up soon. The regular season usually ends at this point. Before we go, I want to say and honor the great and talented Betty White, who has one of the best NFL commercials in the Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
Mike, what is your deal, man?
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby. Eat a Snickers. Better?
But yeah, Betty White, man, I hope I'm healthy at 100 or 99, but more than likely not. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk about the NFL and this last week in our pick'ems. There's one more week of the regular season coming up. We're going to see exactly who has what. I think, and I have a sense that we're going to use some of our push-ups at Pachanga.
Oh, most likely.
I still owe Nick Duffy one.
Yeah.
I got to do that at some point. Sorry, Nick. I will do it. Anyway.
Save it for Pachanga.
Speaking of Week 17, Week 17 started on Thursday. Thursday Night Football. The Bears, winning 29-3. That's not this week, is it? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Against the Giants. The Giants absolutely suck. The Bears somehow keep winning, but I think it's a pretty meh game. I went for the Bears on that one.
Me too.
Next one was the Patriots versus the Jaguars. 50 burger, a 5-0 burger over the Jaguars, who absolutely are terrible. Mac Jones and company roll through Jacksonville 50-10. I chose Patriots on that one. I think you did too.
Yes, sir.
Rams, Ravens 20-19. The Rams barely escaping a loss. What's wrong with Matthew Stafford, boy?
I mean, the team's still finding a way to win. Yeah, he's not playing the best. He's throwing a lot of picks. Somehow, when he's inside his 10-yard line, he likes to throw pick sixes. That's been happening the last couple of games. Hopefully, it kind of shakes it off. I'd rather kind of him having the bat round and entering playoffs with a hot hand. So we'll see what happens. But the Rams are still just one win away from clinching their division. So
absolutely, Cooper Kupp breaking records in that game. What did you go with that one? Rams, obviously.
Yeah,
I also went Rams on that one. Buccaneers, Jets. What a wild game. Antonio Brown doing what Antonio Brown does.
So I'm one of the few people that had him in my fantasy championship game. And you could imagine my face expression when I just saw this guy jumping out and running towards the locker rooms. I was like, what the fuck? 5.6 points, still a whole second half left. I was expecting at least 15 from him, and no, sir. No, sir. This guy has a meltdown, and he just decides to bounce, said deuces. Will he ever play a game in the NFL again, Tony?
No. There's no way. Nobody's going to take him after this. Like, he's done.
I still think someone will take him next season.
He's done. He has to be done. Like, who's going to take that guy? Like, who's going to risk having that happen to them?
The Lions?
Is he really going to go to Detroit? It's unbelievable. But somehow Tom Brady, with Godwin out, Antonio Brown retiring apparently like mid-game, still manages to win. The Buccaneers take that one. What'd you take there?
Yeah, with that last, I took the Bucs.
I took the Jets. I knew it was a trap game.
You were close, dude.
I was close. I knew it was a trap game. How I know that? Because I started Ronald Jones over Jamar Chase in my championship. Jamar Chase with 50 points on my bench. The Bills and the Falcons, 29-15. The Bills take that one easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
The Bills are closing in. They're ending hot, man. There's someone to watch out for sure. But yeah, they ended up taking that win.
Who do you choose, the Chiefs or the Bengals?
I went with the Chiefs.
I went with the Bengals. So the Bengals, the Bengals curse for Chiva continues. They win 34-31. Great game by Jamar Chase in that game, just breaking records. The Bengals clinch and probably one of the best teams in the AFC.
Yeah, I mean, they ended up winning their division, and they're a team to watch out for, man.
The Dolphins versus the Titans. This was an ugly one.
Tell me you win Dolphins.
I went Dolphins, and that's all we got to talk about.
The Titans. The Titans are technically the best team in the AFC. They just have to win their game, and they clinch the bye week.
Speaking of
which is wild. Nobody expected them to do this after Derrick Henry got hurt.
Speaking of nobody expecting this, the Raiders beat the Colts 23-20. Guess who expected it? You, Chiba. I don't know what.
No, I went Colts.
Oh, you went Colts? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what.
went Colts.
I don't know what. ¿Qué está comiendo? Derek Carr. Derek Carr is playing out of his mind. I have to respect his play. Raiders find themselves in a winner take all situation on Monday Night Football against the Chargers or Sunday Night Football against the Chargers. That's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, Raiders win that one. I went Colts. Eagles, Washington.
This is the one I thought it was gonna be the trap game, right? I thought Washington was gonna be able to take over this game, and they were close. But Jalen Hurts is proving to be one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Tony, this guy, he clinched playoffs for the Eagles. He is a Pro Bowl sub.
Yeah, he's good. He's great.
So I mean, dude,
guess what?
Else? Did they exceed expectations for you?
Eagles fly.
There's a chance your Eagles could face the Rams in playoffs
At SoFi Stadium.
Tickets are probably going to be super expensive for that, so I don't know if I'll be down for that. But then we had the Broncos versus the Chargers. Chargers absolutely tearing it up. They destroyed the Broncos. The Broncos without Teddy Bridgewater are just complete dog water, Tony.
You missed the best part. Eagles are in the playoffs, motherfuckers.
I get it. You're an Eagles bandwagon. I get it.
That's sacrilege, and I have the backing for it. So watch your mouth. All right, you're a Raiders fan, all right? So the Broncos suck. Chargers win this one pretty easily, 34. Chargers win 34
you mean
to 13.
Your Chargers? Your Chargers won that?
None, boy, no kinds. You have Justin Herbert breaking the most touchdowns thrown in the season from Phillip Rivers. So records are dying slowly.
I mean, this guy's a better quarterback than what Phillip Rivers was. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Watch your mouth. The 49ers beat the Texans. I took the 49ers on that one.
I took the 49ers too. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Rams versus the 49ers do to close out the season for them. But yeah, I took the 49ers. And this is where I lose.
The Lions and the Seahawks, 51-29. Russell Wilson, man, he's something else, isn't he? Rashad Penny doing something really well. I took the Seahawks in that one. You took?
The Lions.
The Lions. Whoop, whoop. Looking over to the Cowboys versus the Cardinals. This was a good game, but I think the Cowboys were exposing this game. The Cardinals win that one 25-22. What did you take, boy?
Cowboys.
I took the Cardinals on that one. The Saints versus the Panthers. The Saints having Taysom Hill back. The Panthers still the dead fish in the water. Saints take that one.
Saints.
You went Saints? All right. Vikings, Packers.
What did you go?
I took Saints on that one.
Yeah, I'm done for it.
Then we took the Packers versus the Vikings. You took the Vikings. It wasn't a bad
call.
call.
Before I knew Kirk Cousins was going to get COVID. So.
Yeah, so we've that was the rule. You can't change it. MVP, future, 2-time, back-to-back, discount, double check. Aaron Rodgers. Well, I think he's going to be in the Super Bowl. I think they can make Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
And then at the end, you have the Steelers versus the Browns, the last home game for Big Ben. Najee Harris. I did put Jamar Chase on the bench. And thankfully, in a 2-week aggregate league, Najee Harris saved me with 28.5 points. God bless you, wow. Najee Harris. But the Steelers win that one 26-14.
I went Browns.
I went Steelers, so I win that one, boy.
That's a push-up for you.
Yay!
How many are on the whiteboard for me?
6.
So I have 7.
Sure.
Because I won last week.
If you say so.
And I've used, I believe, 2 push-ups on you.
Watch your mouth. I'm going to have 6.
And you've used 1 on me.
I've used 1 on you. All right. So looking forward to next week. Week 18, last game of the regular season. And then we're going to check in with our fantasy league at the end because it is either one of 2 ways. I actually had Corbin, the boy, tell me that he wants a Myles Garrett jersey if he wins. So.
Oh man.
Pretty.
I'm Team Corbin. I'm hoping Corbin ends up coming back and winning that, but we'll see. So we don't have a Thursday game again, but we do have 2 Saturday games, and first one is going to be the Chiefs versus the Broncos.
The Chiefs versus the Broncos. This is going to be a slaughter. Yeah. I mean, Saturday game. Who wants to see this? I don't know who wants to see this thing. But I think the Chiefs are going to still somehow dominate this game and move forward. They still have something to play for, where some other teams don't. They might start their bench. But this last week 18, I think the Chiefs are going to take that game.
And then we have your Eagles fly versus the Cowboys.
Let's.
I mean, the Cowboys win against not so good teams, so I'm going Cowboys.
I think that the Eagles are inspired. They lost the first game in the season.
You know what? Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts is a similar player as Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray just completely destroyed the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it with the Cowboys. Why not?
Washington versus the Giants. This is a terrible game. Terrible.
I'm gonna go
game.
Washington.
I'm also gonna go Washington just because
Like
out of respect for Ron Rivera.
Offense.
The Bengals and the Browns.
I think
yes.
the kicker Gano has more fantasy points than Saquon Barkley.
Yikes. Bengals, Browns.
The Browns are an absolute shit show right now, Tony. Like, Baker Mayfield is not looking anywhere how he looked last season. The Bengals are looking impressive. Jamar Chase, who knows if they even play their starters, which I'm kind of hoping you do. I know you're hoping they start Jamar Chase for sure.
Yeah, I'm not starting Ronald Jones again. So I'm choosing the Bengals on that one.
Yeah, me too. And then you got the Steelers versus the Ravens. The Steelers and the Ravens both have a slim chance of making playoffs. Will it happen? Most likely not. Who do you have in this one?
I have the Steelers on that one.
I'm going to go Ravens. I think if Lamar Jackson comes back, they have a chance. Huntley's not a bad quarterback either, so I'm going to go Ravens.
Packers, Lions. The Packers pretty much have it all set versus the Lions, but again, this could be a trap game at the end of the season where the Lions just feel inspired. Some players need to put some reels on their tape. Looking good. So, who are you taking that one, boy?
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to play the whole game. But even with the bench, I think the Packers can beat the Lions. But I'm going to go Lions just because I know they're going to play. St. Brown has popped off lately, so I'm going to go Lions.
We have the Colts. I'm also going to go I'm actually going to go Packers on that one. Colts, Jaguars. The Jaguars, if they win, can ruin the Colts' chances for playoffs because it's wild. If the Colts win, there's a chance.
That chance is if the Colts win, they're in playoffs.
Yeah.
If the Colts lose this game, they're still in playoffs unless the Chargers and the Raiders tie.
1 in a million chance, but it can happen.
If the Chargers and the Raiders tie, then the Colts are out and both the Chargers and the Raiders advance. The Raiders and the Chargers have their Sunday night game.
They can just kneel it down the whole time.
But what are the chances that the Jaguars beat the Colts?
Not high at all. So I'm taking the Colts on that one.
Me too.
The Bears versus the Vikings. Vikings, I think you're going to have Kirk Cousins back. The Bears, again, you don't know what you're going to get with the Bears. This game, I don't know.
I'm going Vikings.
I'm going Bears on that one. Titans, Texans. The Texans beat the Titans in the first leg of this season.
So the Titans need to win this game to clinch the bye week, which they desperately want in order to hopefully have Derrick Henry back for the playoffs.
If he's back, watch out. Titans.
I think the Titans take this. The Texans are just not good. I don't know how they ended up beating the Chargers 2 weeks ago.
Then you have the Saints versus the Falcons. Nobody's watching this game, but I need the Saints to win this one just because of fantasy purposes. So Saints.
I don't know. This is a tough one for me. I'm going to go Falcons.
Then you have Seahawks, Cardinals, divisional matchup. The Cardinals also need to win this game because they're in the race against.
Yeah, the Cardinals clinched playoff, but they want to win the division to be a higher seed for sure. They have to win and hope that the 49ers beat the Rams. So I'm going Cardinals in this one. I think they beat the Seahawks. The Seahawks, no matter if they scored 50 points last week, like they're not going to take it.
I'm taking the Cardinals over the Seahawks. You have Jets versus the Bills. Jets, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, if Barrios is playing, Barrios is looking good so far, apparently.
Yeah.
And he's a free agent next season. Bill Belichick probably signed him.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm going Bills.
Yeah, I'm also going Bills on that one. Buccaneers, Panthers. I think we all agree. The Panthers are winning that.
Yeah, I don't think Tom Brady's playing this game. Neither is Antonio Brown, but there's no way Antonio Brown is playing anymore.
Yeah, that guy's done. Who are you taking that one? Panthers?
No, Bucks.
I'm also taking Bucks. Patriots, Dolphins. Interesting.
The Patriots need to win to try to clinch bye week, but they need the Titans to lose.
The Dolphins are cool.
The Dolphins could still make playoffs. They're not out
Yeah.
yet, but it's hard. I'm going to go Patriots.
I'm going Dolphins.
But the Patriots do have a tendency to lose against the Dolphins.
Yeah, exactly. And
But
then
this guy just scored 50 points. So.
Sunday. 49ers versus Rams. That's going to be a good game.
I'm going Rams. You know I'm going Rams. Both teams are going to play all out. The Rams want to clinch the division. 49ers. So 49ers need to win to make playoffs. If the Rams beat the 49ers, we would get them out of playoffs, and it would be amazing. I would love for that to happen. It's going to happen. Fuck the Niners.
And lastly, Sunday Night Football. Chargers versus Raiders in Las Vegas. Win, and you're in. Chargers win, they're in. Raiders win, they're in. Colts lose, and they tie, both are in. Chargers have the better team.
Raiders, their Carr is the third quarterback with the most passing yards, and his main target is Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah.
Their Waller is out. Their wide receiver 1 is in prison.
They had a rookie.
The Raiders are not supposed to win this game.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Raiders.
Two Balls and a Mic is brought to you in part by Meineke. Do you need overpriced mechanics? Go to Meineke for all your car needs. And by...
Hell no. You don't go there. You go to PB and European Imports, homie.
And by USAA. Can you not get the USAA song out of your head? Neither can we. USAA. USAA. What else are we sponsored by, Chiva?
The White House.
Two Balls and a Mic is brought to you in part by the White House. The only reason why the Civil War ended was because the White House was given to the South. The White House. And finally, Two Balls and a Mic is sponsored in part by... What, Chiva?
Manscaped.
Two Balls and a Mic is brought to you in part by Manscaped. Do you have a little bit of a bush down there? You should probably trust Manscaped. They didn't trust us with the sponsorship, but yet here we are. Manscaped. Sure, buy it. Anyway,
Are you going
Chargers, Raiders. What are you going with?
I already said it.
You're going Raiders?
I already said who I'm going for.
Just because you chose Raiders, and I was gonna go Raiders, but just for the parody of it, I'm going Chargers.
Wow, you want the Chargers to win. You want the Chargers to succeed. You're an LA Chargers fan at heart. I know this.
No.
I know this. Wow. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Sanchez still supports the Chargers. Tiebreaker, how many points? I'm going 45.
49. 49 points, boy.
But that's our pick'em. That's our last pick'em of the season. Are we going playoff pick'em?
Probably. That'd be cool.
Not for push-ups.
Not for push-ups, but yeah. All right. One last check though.
Fantasy fantasy championship.
Fantasy.
2 balls and a mic league.
Championship. You have
We
Infierno Demonios versus
Oh my God!
I may feel the
didn't see how
decent
much he
dream.
popped off by more.
54% probability for Infierno Demonios, a Raider jersey, a local boy, a local person, a friend, a family member from San Diego loyal.
He's gonna want a Raiders jersey.
Yeah, he's a Raider fan, I only assume. So, week 11 for them looks something like this. You had Aaron Rodgers popping off, Najee Harris, God bless Najee Harris, Rashad Penny, oh boy, 31 points,
man.
Devontae Adams, oh man.
Mari Cooper.
Went with Foster, the tight end for Las Vegas, giving him a
St.
point.
Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of the wildest names in the NFL, along with Equanimous. ¿Cómo se llama ese güey?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I forgot.
He plays for the Packers.
Donovan Peoples-Jones?
Donovan Peoples-Jones is a wild one, too. Amon-Ra. You have Equanimous St. Brown. No, it's this guy. What's his name? Equanimous. Chuba Hubbard. Equanimous St. Oh, it is St. Brown.
Oh, it's St. Brown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, are they brothers?
I don't know.
Siblings, yeah. No, yeah, they are. Siblings.
Are they?
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
That is wild. Vato, what's wrong with their parents? Equanimous? Pobre vato. Poor kid.
It's not Equanimous. Oh, yeah, it is Equanimous. Damn.
It is Equanimous St. Brown. And Amon-Ra St. Brown. Fun.
Defense.
Defense, Eagles defense, Daniel Carlson, the kicker. Anything left on the bench? He had 19 points by Tennessee's Deontay Foreman on the bench. On the bench for the boy, you had 17 points from Hunter Renfrow. That could have been nice in there. And for this team, you had Patrick Mahomes, who did well. Nick Chubb letting people down. Devin Singletary, 23 points, 18 points. The Cooper Cup. I need Cooper Cup to do it again.
2 years ago, guys.
What?
Devin Singletary.
Oh yeah, my boy, Devin, because he was actually the running back at Penn State after Saquon Barkley left, and he lit it up. And he looked really good.
Cooper Cup kind of disappointed. He didn't even get
kind of disappointed with 18 points. Deebo Samuel doing good, 12 points. It's a solid performance, up and down, except for the Greg Zuerlein with the 1 point. But man, that is what is it?
When you put him. Now the thing is, they need to watch out and start looking. And I think this is where Corbin's gonna get an upper hand. Doing research to see, okay, is this player going to start? Is this player not going to play? Is this player only going to play 1 quarter? And picking up off the waivers. I mean, I'm about to drop everyone from our team.
No.
But yeah, so pónganse truchas en eso. Make sure you pay attention to the waiver wire, because sometimes that RB3 is going to be RB1 for week 18.
Absolutely. So that's going to be very interesting. Again, thank you for everybody that participated in the 2 balls and a league this year. It wasn't your game, and it looks like your boy Tata Martino is going to be the Sacco for this team. So for this league, so I think the last place should not be welcomed back next year as their punishment.
Hey, I'm down.
But yeah, any case, thank you again. So we'll run it back next year. We'll have some. So it's better to win. It's better when we don't win it. It's better when people who.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for last season, right?
Yeah.
So have fun, Tony, buying a jersey for that person.
I'll try, boy. But
Who's
yeah,
gonna take the MVP? Who's gonna take the MVP?
Oh,
we're wrapping
snap.
things up.
We're wrapping
Just
things up.
MVP real quick.
MVP is gonna be Aaron Rodgers, Defensive Player of the Year.
It has to be TJ Watt.
Yeah, DJ Watt's probably gonna be it.
TJ Watt.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons.
That
There's no
guy's
question.
incredible.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase. I think.
A lot of people are going with Mac Jones.
Mac Jones or Jamar Chase, but I think after this last performance from Jamar Chase, it's gonna be him.
Breaking my record, it has to be Jamar Chase. I agree.
Yeah.
Coach of the year?
Coach of the year?
I'd give it to Bill Belichick. Like, let's do it. Like,
so he's pretty good, huh?
They said the Patriots were gonna do rebuilding the year, and with the rookie QB, he's one of the best things in the NFL.
Definitely, but it's gonna be interesting to see how that actually vote goes down. We are actually sponsored by Tacos El Vaquero over on 3rd Avenue in front of 3 Punk Sale.
Who has big news coming up.
Big news coming up. And a picture of a key with that big news. Hopefully it's the key to success. Another one. Shout out to PB European and Imports over in Pacific Beach. If you need anything auto-related, auto work done, PB European and Imports. Soon we'll have another sponsor with a smog check. We're going to hook you guys up with a smog check. And I miss you, Chiva. I need you here.
I'll be there next week.
I need you here, boy. I miss you, boy.
I'll be there next episode.
All right, boy. Sounds good, boy. Sounds good, boy. Check us out Sunday. Sunday.
Make sure you guys are there. Pachanga Arena. Hit us up for a discounted price on tickets. And watch me score on Tony, guys.
No. Bye.
It's going to happen. See you. Laters.